Oh, I want to click on it first.
All right. Hey, everyone. Is anyone here? We'll give it a minute. I've got my brother here who's working the computer stuff. And then I have my computer here for the instructions. We may have to go back and forth for the live chat. But we're going to build ourselves some Takua and Pewku here. So let me just slide these pieces off of... You'll have to forgive me for the microphone quality and the sound quality. I don't have like oh dear, messing with stuff. I don't have a computer that's powerful enough to do live streaming on my computer. So it's just going to be a little poor quality sound-wise and video-wise. But you'll have to bear with me. Hello, Loader of the Tree Frogs, my computer man here, doing all the quality testing for me. All right, we got two people here. That's not grammatically correct, but, and then I have instructions. Let me just pull these up over here. And we're gonna start building this. Now, I hope the set is complete. I won it off of eBay, a bid thing, and the box, I think I still have it here actually, came with a big old gash in the side. Oh dear, let me just raise my camera. It came with a big old gash in the side and was not in baggies or anything. It just was kind of assembled and thrown in there. So I hope halfway through it we don't have a problem. So we're just gonna open this up here. Is anyone here? You guys ready to get building right now? Alrighty. Let's get started. Come on. Okay, so first we get to build Takua here. So we're just gonna clear ourselves a spot. So I have never built a Collimatoran before, so let's hope this goes well. So we're gonna need this pieces. Oh, hello, Mr. Lego Lover 55 there. So we're gonna, this is kind of a first for me, and I'm not good with Let's Builds or talking to myself. So bear with me in the cringe. Already, I'm not seeing a pin here, but I do have a plate of pins off to the side that came with the set. So I just don't want it to go everywhere. All right, so now we'll need the body piece here. Which way does that go on? Okay, with the little... Yeah, so I was watching the Mask of Light movie, and I was looking at the chest detail on the Matoran, and I was like, why do they have that little detail? But actually, the piece has that too, so that's nice. So we'll need, I can't really, there we go, okay, I know what that is now. Instructions are really small over there on my computer, so we just slide this through into gear. We'll need a gear here. In case you guys didn't hear the part earlier, forgive the microphone quality and the screen quality. I'm just doing this on my tablet that I bought for drawing. So far it's doing a good job, but my cat is literally tearing up everything right now. But we're gonna just persevere through my cat's screams. All right, so we're almost done with this page. We're just gonna hook his little feet in here. Fun fact, Takua here is my favorite Bionicle character. And there will be a video about me unboxing this because I bought another set with it off eBay, but the parts are very dirty, so I probably will have to clean them later, but we're live right now, so that's not gonna happen right now. My cat's now coming over here. You wanna say hello to the live stream, Bear? Huh? You wanna say hello? Okay, say hello. Okay, now say goodbye. Thank you, Bear, for visiting. That was my cat, Bear. Love him, but he can be annoying sometimes. All right, back to building little Takua here. So we're gonna need to put a pin right there. My hands are covered in cat hair now. So there we go. Pins right there. And we're just gonna put these right there, right here. There's still cat hair going everywhere. My cat shed. Do you guys have cats? Do they shed crazily all the time? All right, so now we're gonna be onto the arms here. You can see, I'm not sure if you can see that, but the dust on there is just, I'm gonna guess that these are like in storage or on a shelf for many years. At least the friction's not too terrible on these. So, and I'm not noticing any damaged parts, so that's a good thing. Dust, I can handle dust. I can clean these things. But broken parts, that's a different story. I don't think you can fix broken parts. Well, Mr. Lego Lover 55, you're very lucky that your cats don't shed often, because mine shed like continuously for the past few years. All right, so we're gonna put his head on now. So it just kind of locks right in there. That's really neat. Okay, so then we'll put his mask on this Takua boy right here. And let me kind of angle him up towards the camera. His Coley stick, which I've never had one of these pieces before. And then his little Coley ball thing, which I'm not sure how you actually put this down in there. I don't want to damage it here. I guess just like that. Okay, and there is Takua, which gives the Takua portion of Takua and Pewku here. Got a little gear dancing right there. Okay. So now I guess we're going to move on to Pewku. I hope all the parts are accounted for. This is me acting in faith right here. So I got a bunch of pins. I'm just going to... This is where all the pins went. In the plate right here. We're just going to keep little Takua off to the side here. He can be our little live stream mascot right here. So we got ourselves this piece right here. And then we'll need another piece that looks like this one. Let's see. Oh, yeah? Oh, and I've just been given this by my brother to also be a mascot, I guess. Let me open up the chat here. So Mr. Lego Lover 55 says, I think some of the newer Technic pieces, you can replace the head with a Mata head. Oh, that would be nice, because then you can give, like, eyes. Because it's kind of creepy that he has no eyes here. But yeah, that would be really nice. Now, normally I'm a very fast builder, but I don't really build a lot of Technic sets, so this could be interesting here. I'm going to try to go faster. Is this the right? No, that's not. I need to find the right pin over here. I think it's this one, maybe? This pin right there, I think. Yes, it is. And then we're going to slide. Is that... The instructions are online here because I didn't actually get the instructions with them, so they're a little low quality. So that's why it's kind of, I have to really look at it to make out some of the, that was my brother coughing right there. My brother's here. You say hello. Hi. He's here because I'm new to live streaming, so he's going to let me know if I do anything dumb, because I do that often. All right, so let's change the page here. All right, so we're going to, we need a bushing here. Do we got a little bush? Ah, yes, we do. Wait. And look at this, folks. I already built it wrong. There we go. We need to slide this down like that. There we go. Oh, dear. And like that. There we go. Just like that. All right. So we're going to need this piece. Where is it? Right here. And then we're going to need one of these bad boys right here. So, anyone see any good movies recently? I've not seen it, but I heard that Into the Spider-Verse is pretty good. Kind of am curious to see it now. I wasn't at first, but Mr. Lego Lover 55 says the Spider-Verse is really good. Yeah, I may have to see it then, because I've heard a lot of very good comments on it, that people really did enjoy it, and I mean, it'll be a good change. Looking at the instructions over here. Yeah, so I may have to see that movie. It kind of looked interesting. I didn't watch too many trailers of it, but yeah, and I love Miles Morales Spider-Man. I like the black suit he's got there. So yeah, I'll probably have to watch it in the near future here. Now we'll need, okay, so we'll need this piece. And then is that a black Technic beam? I think it's this Technic beam right here. And then we'll need to hook that. Like that, I think. Yes. Yep. So, one second. Where do we hook this now? Okay, so it's gonna go, these, oh, go upwards, okay. Again, I'm terrible at Technic stuff. I mean, I can build Technic stuff, but just following instructions always just, it takes me a minute to get around to it. And we'll need another one. Okay, that's very sweet. Right, come on in. Right there. Is that focusing? Focus. There you go. Just still learning all the doodads and stuff. Because again, I mentioned this earlier, but I'm just using my tablet that I bought to do drawing and stuff like that. So I have no equipment for this whatsoever. This was totally unscripted. I got this set like, let's say, less than an hour ago, and I was like, hey, should I live stream it? And here I am. So where's this? Okay, a little Rachi body here. And then we're gonna need this thing, correct? Yes. Slider in there like so. And then like that. Okay then. Already off to a very interesting start. Very technicky, if I do say so myself. And now it just got complicated. Alrighty, so we're gonna need one of these thingies right here. Let's clear off a little room. If you hear bells jingling, I do apologize. That's my cats back there. I have two of them, in case you guys didn't know that. So I need to hook this right here. And then, where is that piece? Through one of these? Well, this is interesting. Like that? Okay, and then we'll need one of these tires and rims. Mr. Lego Lover 55 says almost all great live streams, it just went away, start with someone saying, should I live stream this? And has anyone here gotten that DVD, Will It Touch the Side live stream suggested to them? I've heard that it's been suggested in bulk recently. Oh, I put this tire on wrong. Yeah, has anyone had that suggested to them? Look at the stuff inside the tire there. It'll need to be cleaned, definitely. All right, so there's that little assembly. And now, so like that. Okay, so that's how it's gonna be. Yeah, those live, Mr. Lego Lover 55 says he's seen some of those. Those are just weird. Oh, did that work? Okay, I just learned I can use the keyboard to move the instructions around. That's nice. All right, so now we'll need this side. Yeah, those live streams are weird. I clicked onto it for a second just because I was like, what the heck is this? And it was, I mean, they didn't false advertise anything. So there we go, like so. And I guess that's going to be some sort of piston thing here. That's looking really nice. All right, so where are we? Okay, we'll need to change the page here. Wait, hold on, go back. I just saw something. Did I do this wrong? No, I did not. All right, so I do need this piece and one of these again, and I'm going to assume these go in like that. And then I've never seen this particular building technique before. That's very interesting. All right, we're going to change the page here. All right, so we're going to need, I think, one of these. Is this the biggest? Yeah. We're going to need one of these here, and then two little bushings. Just going to set those right there. So now we're going to put them through. The hardest thing I have with Technic stuff has always been like, well, how far is it? So I have to count the pins. How far is it in? How? It's weird. I'm weird. But we're having technical difficulties with the instructions over here. So hold on a second. We'll get those. There we go. All right. What do we need now? So these little wheels. These weren't disassembled, but that's. Let's see, Lord of the Tree Frogs is talking. He's gotten them. Lord of the Tree Frogs says he's gotten the DVD things. Mr. Lego Lover 55 says, honestly, it's weird for me seeing all those old dark gray pieces in one place. Yes, that is indeed very interesting. I didn't really think about how rare these things are, but they are pretty rare. Got a little friction right there. I'll get some cat hair. Alrighty, so far we got our ski. What do you want? And my cat's over here talking to me. So we will need to change the page here. Okay, so now we're getting into some more complicated territory here. So we're just gonna set this whole thing aside. It looks like we're gonna get one of these brown Technic beams right here. I have to keep this white thing so clean of cat hair right now because my cats are just roaming around here. All right, so there's that, and then we'll need one of these, this right here, this right here, and we're gonna hook for one of those little things. Okay. So far, all the parts are accounted for, which is always a good sign. Am I the only one who, like, almost without fail, every time I get a new Lego set, I always freak out very easily when I don't find a piece, and so it'll be like right in front of me, and I'll be like, "Oh my goodness, oh, it's missing a piece! I'm gonna have to take it back now!" And then it's like right in front of me. That has happened to me so many times in the past. It's actually very funny. It's hilarious. All right, let me change the page here. All right. And now we're going to get into even more complicated territory. That's just what I need. Also, these instructions. So we got more chat. Lord of the Tree Frogs agrees with me. These instructions are very hard to tell what's black and what's gray, but that's... Yeah, Mr. Lego Lover 55 says there's been one time where a Lego piece was missing in their set. My brother, Lord of the Tree Frogs, actually had that happen to him. He got a big Indiana Jones set. It was the, what was it? It was the big temple thing with the idol in it from the first movie and the boulder. And I can't remember, was the boulder? No, it was like a rope thing that held the boulder up. And the boulder itself.
A little 3x3.
A little 3x3 piece. He's over here with the correct story. And it was gone. And it was not in the set. And fun fact, he never put it together. Never put it together because of that one missing piece. Of course, he was very young, so these days I'd be like, I'm getting a new piece for that. But it wasn't that easy for us when we were little. Okay, so that's gonna flip. Hi, Ski. All right, so that's gonna hook onto this thing right here. Okay. Ski. Now this is my other cat who wants to say hi. Let's see. This is my other cat, Ski. He wants to say hi. Okay, now that you say hi, say hi. Grammar. Oh, 2x3. Okay, yeah, 2x3. All right, so that's kind of neat. This is gonna wobble a little bit. Oh my goodness, there's cat hair everywhere. All right, let's get back in with this. I have to change the page here. And we're on to the next one. So I'm just gonna set this aside again. We're just basically gonna have to repeat what we just did there, I guess. Of course, I'm not gonna get too cocky because nope, it's not an exact repeat. Just like what I was worried about. So I'm glad I didn't just copy what I saw there. I have done that one too many times. Just copied it off and it was like, actually, it's different. And see, I just made a mistake right there. Because it wasn't different. There's gonna be cat hair all over this thing. See, look, cat hair, right there. My cat shed too much. There's probably been cat hair in at least one of my reviews, I would say. Well, I put these on the wrong way. Gotta get this stuff right. Don't want it to be a problem later on. Okay, so now that we got that, we'll need to put this little bit right there on, and then this little bit right there. Okay, and now we're on to the next step. Isn't that great? So we got this piece, and we'll need this piece, and this piece, and another one of these. Yeah, recently I got V's on a bin rack. I'm not sure if you guys saw that on Twitter. I've been kind of being goofy. Oh, hold on here, I may have made a mistake. All right, so which one of these did I do wrong? It was probably, right? Oh wait, never mind. I didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, so I recently got Vizon and Fenrak, and the set actually came missing a few pins, and so I hope this one isn't missing any pins. Of course, pins are easy to go into your own collection and find them, but that would just be... Oh, I built this wrong. If it... Oh, okay. Oh yeah, okay, so I wasn't keeping up with the chat here. Okay, hold on. So Mr. Lego Lover 50 says... 55 says, I think Lego has a customer service thing where you can order missing pieces. Yes, they do, and that is a very nifty thing, Lord of the Tree Frog says. So yeah, let's hope there's no missing pins here. I'm getting very off of what I'm talking about, but I don't care. That's why this is live. I'm the guy who reshoots and retakes reviews because he messes them up all the time. There's a cat hair right there. I should have titled this Complaining About Cat Hair with Warrior. That would have been more accurate to what I'm doing right now because I go over the... Oh, okay, so that's going to hook into this thing here. Okay, that is neat. So when this thing goes like rolls, it rolls with it. Isn't that neat? Okay, that's cool. Let me get it to focus here. All right, so that is neato. Just going to turn the page here. I can get my mouse up there. Oh, what? We have to do this again? Oh, we have to do it again. We have to do it again. Okay. So, right off the bat here, we may be missing a piece actually, because I am not seeing another brown beam here. But it is possible I just misplaced it somewhere. So let me look around. Technical difficulties here, folks. I'm pretty sure I saw it come out of the box though, so don't know where it would be. Maybe it's in the box. Maybe it's in the plates over here. It's not. Here's me gonna start freaking out. Is this black one? Did they just replace it with a black one here? Is that it? I don't know. Let me check ahead on the instructions. This is why I didn't want to do a full let's build for this video here, is because I was worried that there was going to be some problems. So far, it looks like this black piece was a substitute.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I think he might have substituted it.
Well, I guess we're just going to scroll back in the instructions here. So it looks like we got a substitute piece here. That sucks, but we gotta move on here. So I will have to go on Bricklink or something and order another one of these pieces. But in the meantime, I am gonna still put it together. Did I build this wrong? I don't know. I'm still gonna put it together with the substitute piece. So Kevin, I don't know how to say your last name, and I don't want to butcher it, says he honestly wishes he could get Pewku and Takua and revamp them. Yeah, that would be nice. And Lego Lover says the show must go on. Yes, it does. So we're just going to do this with this piece. That's honestly a bummer. So this has been my first ever mishap on eBay. I mean, I did say Vizon and Fenrak were missing a pins, but pins are one thing. I mean, I got like literally 1,000 of those. So this is my first ever issue. At least he substituted it so I can actually finish this live stream. But in the future, I am going to have to purchase another one of these because we can't be doing that now. Let's see the chat. Oh, Adorno. Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. I just didn't want to butcher your last name because I'm terrible at sounding things out. All right, so, okay, we got to do this little thing again. Did I hook that on right? Okay, I need to hook one right there. All right, so now we're going to do this little assembly again. Right here, and then right there, and then right there. And what are we going to put on this one? Okay, one of, if I can find it, let's hope we're not missing another piece. Okay, we're good here. One of these again. Okay. Hook that on like that, and like that. And hook it on, going this way. And so now we're going to, I think I Did I put these on wrong? I think I put these on wrong. Yeah, I think they're supposed to go like that with these little bits facing forward. So, whoops, technical difficulties here. I'm just gonna pop that off and we're just gonna reverse these. I'm not even sure if it matters, but I just want to be accurate here so we don't cause any problems. Oh yeah. So I just saw Kevin Adorno's little thing there. Yeah, that would be cool. But yeah, it's not that your name's, probably. I'm probably just being the idiot here, not being able to pronounce it. So how do we do this? Oh, did I build this wrong again? Okay, so this one goes on this side. Okay, I'm figuring it out, you guys. I am figuring it out. See what I mean? Where Technic stuff is just not my instruction-wise. It's always harder for me to do. It's because I'm the kind of type that's like I get a new set and I just fly through it and I just like put that thing together. So Kevin Adorno says, also, what are my thoughts on all of the 2003 sets? I personally like 2003. The Rockshi I always liked as a kid. Okay, that just stays on there. I always liked the Rockshi as a kid. Since I love Takua, of course, I love this set. Takanuva, of course, since I love Takua, I love Takanuva. I think Makuta's pretty good. I think it was a very interesting year because this was the first year that didn't have like your Toa team kind of thing, but you had the Rockshi, which were cool, and then you had Takua and Pewku, and then Jala and Gukubird, which I do need to get in the future. And so yeah, I like the 2003 sets. I like most of like 03, 02, and 01. I don't think I have any ones I dislike. Kind of 06 as well. I'm a big fan of 06. I don't even know why. It was probably just because that was the first year I was introduced to Bionicle. Fun fact, Dalu, the little Matoran, the little WarriorStudios, was my first ever Bionicle set. Simply because she was blue. Am I doing this wrong? Am I doing this wrong again? Why did the instructions do this to me? Yeah, I think these little things are facing the wrong way. Again, technical difficulties. I'm not sure if this matters, like I said earlier, but I want it to be right. And anything worth doing is worth doing it right. Oh, and Diego Mox just joined in here. Blah. Howdy, Diego Mox. How are you? We're gonna just try to piece this thing together. So it just shows I was right the first time, and I just made a mistake by redoing it. Come on, we're live here. You don't have time to be being rude. Oh, and the part just went exploding in that direction. Let's do this. Come on. What an interesting build this has been so far. Pewku here. Oh, you made a contest on Instagram. Well, you'll have to throw a link in there so people can check that out. What are we doing down here alone? I don't know. Is that a movie quote? Oh, okay, yes. I know what that is from now. I just watched The Mask of Light, believe it or not. Just, yesterday or the day before. So I'm not sure why I didn't catch that right off the bat. But, yes. Takua! What do you guys think about a t-shirt that just has Jala just on there going, Takua? I would wear that. Would you guys wear a t-shirt like that? I think that'd be funny. Someone should do that. Maybe I should do that because I do have, shameless plug, I do have t-shirts, Metro Nui tees, if you like Bionicle t-shirts. I can't tell you what to do. But maybe I should do that just because that's just funny. We're going to do those. Yes, we were supposed to be at the Coley match, but yet here I am, live streaming, which is basically the sum of my life is I'm supposed to be somewhere else doing something, but I'm just procrastinating. Like I should be probably, doing something right now, like dishes or something important, but I'm here. Oh, okay, that's fine, Diego Mox. Let's see what part, okay, that's on here. There we go. me change the page here. My cat's still a talking back there. We hear you, cat. I'm not sure if you guys hear him, but nothing gets past the captain of the guard. Oh, okay. So back to building here. I gotta still focus just a wee bit. Yes, Mr. Lego Lover 55. Don't we all? All right, and then there's gonna be one of these pins like this. And do I have to do that twice? Yes, I do. I do have to do that twice. I don't want to miss in the chat. Like that, and then like that. It looks like Lord of the Tree Frogs made a typo right there. Oh yeah, I see it now. And see, I get to laugh at him for doing that because he is my brother. So, and yeah, so I can laugh at his typos. Are we still live here? I just had a connection thing right there. This tablet always is kind of been weird with connection. I hope everyone's still good here. I hope we're all alive. That the world didn't just end or anything. But if it did just end and everyone's still here, we could be the only humans left. I don't know. Oh, let's see. I just missed a chat. Yeah, Diego Max. I'll have to go on there and look that up. I do it now, but I am using my tablet to stream. So and my computer has the instructions open, but I'll probably have to go on there. I know, right, Mr. Lego Lover 55? The world is not ended yet. I think we are all victims of fake news. All right, now I just need to turn the... hold on here. Okay, we're going to change the page now. My computer's working double time right now. Yeah, I remember... If you remember, like, that week, we were just driving around. Me and my family love to go on drives. And we were just driving around. I think it was with my aunt. And we were just talking about how crazy this whole thing was, the whole 2012 thing. And one of my mom's favorite movies was that 2012 movie. I know, right? It's a funny story. As a kid, since I was such a big fan of Bionicle, and I lived in Texas for a while, and there was horrible tornadoes. I mean, we get tornado warnings. No tornado ever touched down near me, but we get tornado warnings, and I always had this plan that if there's ever a tornado, I would grab my Bionicle sets and all my Legos, and I would cram them into the bathroom or whatever a good hiding place there was for a tornado, because I didn't have a basement. And I was just going to cram them in there, and I was going to save them too. So that was my tornado contingency plan right there. And so I suppose if the world was ending, I'd want to hide in my bunker with all my sets, Construction, Star Wars, all of it. I try to save as much as I can. So fun question for you guys to answer in the chat. So if there was a fire in your place, what would you grab on your way out? This has been a conversation in my house a lot. What would you grab? And I honestly don't know what I would grab if I had to go fast. I mean, of course, I'd grab my cats, but I'd like to think I'd grab, like, my computer or something so I don't lose my YouTube files or anything. But what would you grab? If I had time, like it was like a wildfire and I had, like a couple days to plan for it, I would like to think I would try to grab as much of my Lego as I could. That's just kind of the person I am. All right, so that's going to hook on like that. Yes. Let's see, so we got okay, so Lord of the Tree Frogs is going to grab his Robux. Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin Adorno. I'd get a steel box to protect my sets. Ooh, Kevin Adorno, were you in that hurricane? If you were, I hope none of your property or your friends or your family got injured or had property damage of any sort. The hurricanes have been crazy recently. All right, so now we're getting into some Bionicle parts stuff. Did I miss anything in the chat? So snap that bad boy on there. Okay, we're gonna do that ×2. Let's see, missing chat. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, wallet, phone, that's important stuff. I personally would grab my computer because even though it's not even a laptop, it's just a tower. I'm tapping on it right now. I would rip the thing out of the wall because all my YouTube files on there, all my pictures, all of passwords and stuff like that. Is that safe to be saying here on YouTube? I don't know, but I would try to grab. Lord of the Tree Frog says, "Save the PlayStation." Yes, that might be important. All right, let me change the page here. Changing the page. Okay, here we are. So we got the little arm things. Is it? Kind of looks like it's more light going there. Okay, so yeah, let's. Where are we gonna hook this onto? I'm confused. That's okay. I'm always confused. I always am confused. I'm that guy in my family who is late to the joke, which is funny because I'm so sarcastic and jokey. I think I grabbed the wrong. Did I grab the wrong axle there? I don't think I did. Okay, so it goes like that, and then like that, and then what the heck is that? Okay, so then we're gonna go. Oh my goodness, here. This thing again, I guess. So we're gonna go like that, and then like this, maybe. Yeah, grabbing your Nintendo Switch. That's a good idea. That thing's expensive. I think in some of those hurricanes, I'm not sure which one, but there were people actually like going into the Nike stores and liberating some shoes and stuff. And TVs. People always in chaos grab TVs and stuff like that. I'm not sure. It's a little counterintuitive if you ask me to carry a giant flat screen TV above your head in a flood. But hey, I mean, good for them. More power to you if you do that, I suppose. All right, so I'm going to change the page here. Okay, I need to throw that on there real quick. Slip that on, like so, I suppose. All right, so then we're going to do, where's that piece? This and this right here. Am I missing anything in the chat? Yeah, exactly. Or Netflix, or, you know, power in general, Mr. Lego Lover. What good is there when there is nothing, when you don't even have a house to plug it into? What good is it to, you know, like, liberate a TV? No, it did not pass anywhere near me. I live safely up in the mountainous region of Montana. So I was a pretty good distance away from any hurricanes, but I did watch lots of news because I was very concerned about the good people who are caught up in all these hurricanes. I remember there's been some bad hurricanes recently in these past few years. I remember, I think it was 2016, right after that lunar eclipse. There was a solar eclipse. Sorry, there was a horrible one after that one. Okay, hold on, I'm doing this wrong here. Okay, I'm gonna do this times 6, so I better just figure this one out. All right, there we go. Yeah, actually, I got pictures of that solar eclipse. You can find them on my Flickr if you guys are interested in that sort of thing. I love all kinds of space stuff, so getting a chance to film something like that was exciting. All right, so let's see, right here, we still have to do a bunch of these legs. So yeah, I'm kind of out of things to say. What are the chats saying here? All right, Lord of the Tree Frog says if he was going to loot a store, he would grab as much Lego as he could. Yes, I would. I would do that too. I guess a good question is, if you saw a Lego set you've always wanted, and there was a volcano going off, and there was lava like spewing towards you, would you turn around to go grab it? To go grab that Lego set just lying there in the middle of the open? All right, actually, let's see. Let me read this post here. Ooh. Yeah, so Kevin Adorno got caught up in one of those hurricanes. Well, I hope everything worked out okay, because that is terrible. Hurricanes are nasty. Nasty pieces of weather. Yeah. Okay, so I've got one more to go. Do you guys like when you're building Lego sets and it's just like tedious, like just a bunch of doing the same thing over and over again? I personally do not. When I got the Doctor Who Lego idea sets, Mr. Lego's Lover says, why is he conflicted about this? Is it about the... okay, it's probably about the hurricane things here. And hold on, I'm changing the page on my computer over here. Yeah, I don't know what I would do in that situation. Wait, did it not say hook these on? It did say to hook these on. I am done. Okay, hold on. I have to go back because I want to make sure I'm hooking them on in the right spot. Okay. Now we'll just hook these on. What did I miss in the chat? Yeah, the winds probably would be very... I sleep with the box fan on every night because I like that sound, that noise. So I bet the winds were very calming in a very scary and horrible way, of course, because, you know, it's scary. There was a huge storm where you live and lots of thunder. Ooh, I'm glad nothing got damaged. What do you guys think about thunderstorms? I, coming from Texas, love thunder, lightning. As long as nothing's damaged, I love all sorts of non-destructive, non-violent weather. All right, so we're going to do the eyes. Is that ×2? Okay, this is ×2. So we're going to take this, and let's just back that off. Yeah, I like thunderstorms. Up here in my region of the world in Montana here, there wasn't a lot of thunderstorm activity this year, and that was very disappointing for a storm fanatic such as myself. But whatever. That's, you know, that's life. That's it's going blurry. There we go. Focus right here. Thank you. Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah, there is tiny sand. I remember, again, I've never seen a tornado, but the wind would get so terrible, it would just pick up the sand and throw it like needles. All right, so Mr. Lego Lover says, let's see. There was a time where lightning kept constantly striking this one tree every once in a while. Finally. Oh, wow. So that basically debunks the lightning doesn't strike in the same place twice. That's interesting. I think my grandparents' house, actually, one of their trees were struck by lightning, but not multiple times like that. So that's very interesting. I did not know that lightning could do that. That's very interesting. See, I'm going to have to live stream more often here. Why is this going so dark here? All right, there we go. I'm going to have to live stream more often because I love talking with you guys. This has been very fun. All right, let's hook the eyes on now. Just going to, just slide right in there. Oh, no, it goes back behind here. Okay, oh, here, it's not on camera there. Just going to hook these on. Like so. Did I miss anything in the chat? We got 6 people watching right now. That's a all-time record, seeing because I've never live streamed before, except for like twice earlier today. All right, so now we're gonna take this Roxy thing right here, this thingity thing, and we're gonna kind of here. Can we move the eyes out of the way? Thank you. Slide that. Oh dear. Ow, falling out of a tree. I'm glad you survived, Diego Mox. That's good that you survived. I have never been much of a tree climber, I can say, so, and that's why. So you get to live to tell the tale. I hope it was not... Oh, hello, AJ Rue. How are you? I think I said your name right. I hope so. I'm glad you made it. We're just building some Takua and Pewku here. There's Takua back there, and I have a little Jala right here. We'll compare them later towards the end of the stream when Pewku's finished here. All right, so we're going to put these claws right here. Yeah, so we are going to compare some of the old. I bet your back did hurt a lot, Diego Mox. Oh, and there's Evan Ramirez here. So we got a pretty good selection of people on the chat right now. That's fun. I love conversation. Let's see, changing the page here. I think I did everything correct. All right, so here's this little piece. Oh dear. Yeah, I personally have never had any of these pieces. I think my brother did when he got Brutaka a long time ago. They were in gold. Did I ever build the Rahi? I'm working on Pewku here, but I've never built any other Rahi. I guess Pewku would be my first Rahi. I think she's a Rahi. Yeah, so she would be my first Rahi here. Other than, you know, mocks or whatever. When I did that kind of thing, I still would like to do mocks, but my parts are just I need more parts, and just things break very easily, and I'm just about breaking things. So changing the page here, I think I did that right. I have to be very careful because, as I said earlier, some of the newer viewers probably didn't hear me say it. Sometimes building Technic stuff is really, I can zoom in. That's nice. Okay, so I kind of need to raise the camera up here, but we're gonna build the shell, quote unquote, here. So get some space, and then we're gonna do, is it a big one and a small one here? Oh, I just clicked on the image. No. Okay. All right. So is it two big ones? Okay, it's a big one and a small one. So far, it's looking like we have all the right pins and stuff, so that's a plus. Okay, look at that. I just have to say I did not know that these were like, or it was these are one piece. I thought that there would be multiple hooked together. One time I had, it was not like this. It was a little bit shorter than this one right here, but guess what? My cat chewed up. I actually have a few, and it was like in this nice purpley pink color, and my cat chewed a couple of them up. I made this jellyfish thing. My cat chewed them up. He was very naughty that day. Did any of the old sets I have break? More or less, like a few of them. So I have a bunch of sets in storage that I had when I was very, very young. And yes, those broke a lot. Oh dear, I just zoomed in way too far right there. Yes, and so the ones that I have currently that are not in storage, I try to take very good care of them. Where is this hook? Okay, I hooked that on wrong. Okay, this goes here. Sorry about that. Yeah, I try to take good care of them, and so currently, none of them have broken.
Yeah, Evo's head.
Oh, except Hero Factory, actually, yeah. My brother just reminded me here. Some Hero Factory sets did break. Actually, while I was filming the finale of Clad in Plastic, Evo, the Hero Factory set, fell off of my entertainment stand because he was pushed off. The scene, actually, we had to reshoot it, so it never even made it into the final cut, but he made the long plunge into the floor, and the Clitorian head that he had just broke. Diego Mock said, my Stars Talking Nova head broke, but you got a replacement. Well, I'm glad you got a replacement. Okay, so these parts here, how do these, is that? Okay, I must have missed a step, so we're just gonna hook these on with my own intuition here. Hook that right there. But yeah, I tried to take, okay, I just found out where I did wrong. Anyway, but yeah, I try to take as good of care of these sets as I can. Of course, sometimes accidents do happen. I know Skull Warrior had some cracks, but he's a newer set, so I'll have to get like some replacement parts for him. And I think, actually here, let me move this. I'm just using my tablet's little stand thing, so I have to prop it up. But I think Pewku's done, and all the parts seem decent. Oh shoot, I just zoomed in. They seem all decently accounted for. Yeah, the Mr. Lego Lover 55 about the Skull Warrior's toes breaking. Those talon pieces. Let's see, I don't think it was Core Hunter. It was Rocka 3.0. He had the little talons on there. Broken. It's just, and then my Black Phantom's little, what do you call it? Arachnix drone. Those legs broke, but I did get replacements of those. But look at this, guys. Takua and Pewku is done here, or are done. I don't know. I'm not grammatically correct ever, so... look at these guys. I have to say, I always wanted at least Takua here as a kid, because I said this earlier in the stream, but the newer viewers may not have heard that part, but Takua here is my favorite character. He always has been ever since my brother showed me the Mask of Light movie. So here they are right here, and Pewku here is little. I love those legs. Look at those legs, like do 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 do. Okay, let's see what the chat's saying. Evan Ramirez loves Bionicle. Yes, I do too. Like, it has to be one of my all-time favorite things, especially since it's not political. So yeah, this is a really cool play. I probably could just sit here and stare at the little legs going like that for hours. I love how fluid they look. Like, they look like they're actually walking because they have a little bit of drag once they get down. So that looks super cool. And then little Takua here, he's got a little play feature. Again, these parts are a little dusty, so I'm probably going to have to do some cleaning off stream, of course. But he's got his little... That's so cool. I love how they incorporated this little gear function, even for the little Coley Matoran. And then I'm not sure if they ever intended for you to play the game. Evan Ramirez says, can I do more live streams? Absolutely. This was a test for me, and I have to say I am enjoying this live stream. Talking with you guys has been all kinds of fun. And so, yeah, I'll definitely have to do more live streams. I have Jala here. I was just informed I should compare these guys, like I said earlier. So it's probably a good idea. So this is the Mictoran Jala I have. I'm still going to have to get the Coley, Jala, and Guku bird. So, yeah. But this is the little Mictoran, and this is the upgraded Coley Matoran. I guess that's a Tahonga, and this is a Matoran. So that's nice. You can see how much taller they stand. And which actually I just realized if you take, well, actually I didn't just realize this, but if you take the mask off, you got classic Takua right here, which looks just as cute as he always has. So yeah. This is very, and also the heads are different colors. If you see, this is like the old classic gray, I believe. And this is the newer, or the light gray, sorry. Evan Ramirez, you have to leave. Well, thank you for joining in. And I hope to see you around on other videos and live streams. And Nether Eva Pero Bricks Bionicle is here. Hello, how are you doing? We've just been putting together Takua and Pewku here. I'll show the little, in case you didn't know, the little legs moving. So yeah, so that's the little comparison. They use the same feet, which was, oh, you just go by Nether, okay. Yeah, they use the same feet, the Tahonga and the Matoran, which is nice. Oh, I said it wrong. I apologize. I am horrible with sounding things out. So, oh, I just remembered. We should put Takua on Pewku now. Let me put this little Coley ball. It's like, hey, let's try to. So I assume we just kind of set him on here. Oh, he just goes right in there, and he doesn't even like snap in, so we can easily get him out later. There we go. He's on Pewku. There we go. So we got more. Yeah, so we got Takua and Pewku right here. Let me just move Jala out of the way. Look at that. Just like that is from the back side here. So these don't actually hook in all the way. That's very interesting. Am I missing anything? The bottom is just a bunch of wheels, which is nice. So this was a very fun build, I have to say. I'll probably have to do a review on this. Looks like it catches just a little bit. Not sure if that's because some of the parts are older. Maybe I built something wrong. Yes, it catches about right there. Yeah, there. That is definitely weird. So if anyone has any questions,
That's why it's catching, because those go up.
Oh, thank you. Okay, yep, he fixed it. My observant brother has fixed it. I'm so dumb. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the chat, and I'll answer some questions here while I just play around with this thing. I mean, yeah, so any questions, I'll answer some questions. I've never had any reason to do a Q&A video just yet. But, yeah, so Takua, yes. Yes, Nether, yes. What is the color of sound? Purple. Everyone knows this. Why? I don't know. I'm making this up as I go along. Favorite Bionicle year? Okay, so that was from Mr. Lego Lover 55 here. That is a very hard question because I immediately go 2006 because that was the year I was first really introduced into Bionicle. So I'd have to say 2006, although I love the golden era of Bionicle. How to get Gala Uniter? eBay would probably be a good place to look. Bricklink would be a good place to look as well. Amazon, maybe. All right, so Lord of the Tree Frog says, favorite movie, War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise in it. I think it was by Steven Spielberg. Love that movie. And of course, I love Star Wars as well. The Matoran, there's a country little people always have favorite. Yeah, these little guys are amazing. I always wanted one as a kid, and now I have some. So, what is my favorite event in the Bionicle story? Now, that is a very hard question to answer because so much interesting stuff happens. I don't know. I mean, the land of Karzani is pretty cool. And nothing beats that plot twist when Matanui stands up. That is a very good question. I don't know. There's some Matoro dying probably just because that's such a heartfelt moment right there. All right, so Diego Mox asks, favorite song? Probably Gravity Hurts by Cryoshell. Although I like a Hero, which is also a Bionicle song. And Backwards by Matthias is pretty nice as well. Let's see, favorite music genre? Don't really have one, although I tend to lean more classical when I just listen to instrumental music or whatever. Although I have to say, and I'm not sure if this answers anyone's question, but I do like the Revenge of the Sith soundtrack. So far as all the questions, I'm not seeing anything more. Hope that answers everyone's question correct. Best Bionicle chapter book. I actually...
My things are going through for some reason.
Yeah, they are. I actually haven't read the books. I think my dad read them to my brother when we were very young, but I never read the books, and I've actually been keeping an eye out because I want to buy all of the books and buy them all and read them all. Like, favorite BioTuber contest. Wouldn't know a lot of them. I've kind of, until I would say this past year, I've kind of been in my own little corner of the internet, just, messing around with some Bionicle sets, just throwing them at a wall. Time Trap, Lego Lover says he likes Time Trap. I'm going to have to read that because from what I've heard of it, it's pretty interesting, although I don't know a whole lot about it. But I know it involves time travel. Back on the favorite moment in Bionicle story question, the Mirror World, I'm not sure if that was like Serial, I think it was. That is a really cool story. I mean, first off, it features my boy Takua here. Yep, it does. But that was I listened to that one on, I think, Biometer Project, and that was very interesting. I'm going to have to re-watch it, or re-listen to it. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some more research on Time Trap, because in recent, I'd say like the last year or so, I've gotten very much into the 0405 stuff, so the Metro stuff. So I'm going to have to do some more listening and researching and reading on that whole thing. Yes, Dark Mirror was cool. Okay, correction. I think I said Mirror World, Dark Mirror. My correction right there. I have to say, when I was growing up and playing with Bionicles a lot, it was more of me just taking the sets and doing my own thing with them, so I didn't really do a lot of research into the story until more recently, which I have read a lot. Can't say all, but a lot of the comics, and I'm still working on some of them. I actually have one of them. It's not nearby, so I can't just go whip it out, but yeah. It's the eyes little move right there. Any other questions? Anything anyone wants to share here? Lord of the Tree Frogs asks, even though I don't know why it's not loading in just yet, but he typed it over here on the computer. Favorite book? And that one's a hard question to answer. I would have to say either the first Hunger Games or the War of the Worlds, even though I had no idea what was going on because of that ye old English talk. Has anyone here ever read any of H.G. Wells? Yeah, H.G. Wells books. They are hard to understand. At least maybe I'm just like a bad reader or something. But I even was like asking my mom, okay, and this was like a couple years ago. I was like, hey mom, can you understand any of this? And she was like, no, I cannot. So let's hope it's not just me being dumb. Let's hope that's a relatable thing. Anything else, people? Anyone want to talk about anything? What was your guys' favorite year of Bionicle? Would be very curious to know. What was it? And also, while you guys are at the typing, if you're typing, what is your fondest Bionicle memory? Okay, so Nether says 2007 was his favorite year. That was a very good year, very atmospheric and interesting. What is your guys' favorite, most fondest Bionicle memory? Lego Lover says 2008 was hype. Yes, it was. I actually remember when the Mystica first came out, I just was going on the Bionicle website, probably to play one of their games one day. And I just remember seeing the Mystique, the whole page had turned to the Mystique, and I was like, guys, called my mom and my brother over. I was like, they changed the Bionicle website. And I just remember, bam. So Diego's Mock says 2009 was his favorite year. That was a very interesting year, very different. And Nether says his first Brick Fair Virginia. I have never gone to a Brick Fair Virginia, but I bet that was very fun. Maybe I'll have to go some year. But yeah, I bet that was very fun. I know some of the members of the Hapori were going, I think, this past year, or this year, I'm not sure when it is. And I was like, hey, that would have been cool to go and meet some of them. But I didn't do that. So right here, actually, I remember my brother was telling me about this, but you actually can put Jala right here. Will Pewku appear as a character I assume you're talking about some of them like Clyde and Plastic, Skull Villain Show. Yes, she will. And so will Takua, so stay tuned for that. Lego Lover says, I remember seeing that one clip of the Ignite flying into the Codrix and thinking that was so cool. Little did I know something much bigger would happen after. Yes, I remember watching that Motunui standing up for the first time. It was like, what? That was like, I have to say, one of the biggest plot twists in history of fandoms and stuff. Nether says he has a story of Bionicle if we want to hear it. Yeah, we do. Go ahead. Type it up. And if I can read properly, I'll read it off here. Let's focus here in case it's not focusing. Yeah, this is really cool just chatting with you guys. Yeah. So go ahead, throw that story on there. It may take a second. We'll stay on here. Don't you worry. I have nowhere to be. Unless in like 10 minutes here, my phone rings, which is very possible. So if you do hear a phone call in the back, yes, Lord of the Tree Frogs, we can hear you. Does anyone remember Hero Factory FM? Yes. I've been remembering this for years. Even just, what was it? Yesterday, me and my brother were talking about Hero Factory FM. That was the bomb with Hero Factory FM. That was the coolest thing. I listened to I think every one of those episodes. I loved Hero Factory FM, and I'm so glad other people remember Hero Factory FM. That makes me extremely happy. I guess while we're on stream here, I guess I can also mention I did get Redac also. Now, this is like spoilers to the video I probably will do about opening the packages, but I did get Redac as well. I know, right? Lego Lover says that Hero Factory FM added so much world building. I think that was the very interesting thing about Hero Factory is it was very open-ended, but the world was decently built. I wouldn't say as decently built as, say, Bionicle was, but it was so open-ended for kids to have to play or whatever. And so, a lot of people didn't like Hero Factory, and that's great. That's okay. That's their opinion, but I liked Hero Factory. Oh, Lord of the Tree Frog says he wonders if DJ Mech Megahertz ever got out of the assembly tower. That's the real question, isn't it? All right, AJ Rue, I hope I said that name right, said, fondest Bionicle memory, being given a Black Rock She head by one of my friends in the 6th grade. After modding it slightly with some blue accents, I put it on my self-mock, which remains there to this day. I just added a bunch of words in there. But that's cool. So that's what your little picture is. So that's really neat.
We might have gone out. 1 second.
Are we still live, folks?
Is Lego Lover put rip?
Are we still live, folks? Can anyone throw something in the chat? Are we still live? I don't know. Sometimes I have spotty internet. Oh, they're talking about the typo. Okay, I think we're still live here. Yeah. All right, we're good. Yeah. So that's AJ Rue. That was your the picture right there. That's nice. That's good to know. Sometimes, even though I'm a don't mess with the Bionicle pieces, and every time I see someone like cut a piece, it takes a bit of my soul. But yeah, sometimes modding can look good. Has anyone here heard of Little Brotherhood Workshop's Project Toa? All right, hold on. Nether says, Diego's Mox, do I have Instagram? Yes, I do. It's YT Warrior Studios. I'm still new to Instagram, and I've not really posted anything. There's the phone call I was mentioning earlier, so bear with me here as I just hold on right here. And there we go. My brother jumped for it. Sorry about that, folks. And so we're back. So let's see. First off, before I'm going to read Nether's thing here, and I was talking about Project Toa, and I will ask that. But did anyone here? I think Mr. Lego Lover shared it on Twitter. But see that video of that guy with the Golly's 2015 factory tour mask, and he smashed it with like a brick or something. My soul was just fell. All right, so let's see. So Nether says when he was too young to know what Bionicle was, he was into the system. Of course, awesome. Favorite theme was Alien Conquest. That was a great theme. And your brother had Lego Club TV DVD, and he skipped the Hero Factory stuff into part 1. I actually had that Lego Club DVD, I think, or at least one of them. All right, so hold on now. We have Kevin Adorno here says, I recently got 11 G1 sets from an auction. Wow, you won a month ago, and you actually got a gold Krana from one of the cattle. That is cool. That's nice. And Lego Lover now just answered the mask getting smashed. Yes, honestly, like existential crisis mode was activated, and I felt terrible about that. Type my Instagram name. Let me go find it on my computer here, because as I said, I've only posted like one thing on Instagram, but I want to start using it more. All right, so then Nether says, you found a biotuber called Dragonix Films. I think that's it, Dragonax Films. Saw his content and loved it, and then saw the DVD again and didn't know what it was, and then you lost the remote. Losing the remote, how relatable. My brother kind of loses remotes a lot. And one time, one of the remotes got lost into a chair, like a recliner chair. And then my Instagram page is not found. Not Teespring. Yeah, it fell into the recliner chair, and then by the time we found it again, it was broken. Okay, page is not found. It's probably because I changed the link name here. Yeah, so that means you probably can't go on. I'll have to update, so let's see who this Diego's Mox. I'll update it here in a little bit, probably on my channel. If you just go to my channel, you can find all my social media links and just click on the little Instagram picture. I'm not sure if you can do that now because I think I changed something and it wants me to redo it. But yeah, all right, so we have more stuff here. So, let's see. Oh, what was my Instagram account? Okay, so Kevin Adorno is asking what was my Instagram again. I think it's YT Warrior Studios. Again, it asked me to change it recently because there was something wrong with it. I didn't like it, but there was something wrong with it, and so then I just changed it to YT Warrior Studios. Part of you just died for hearing the Golly Mask story. Yeah. I had to watch the video. I don't leave nasty comments, but I honestly wanted to leave a nasty comment on there. I think I said something along the lines of like, what? Like, why would you do this kind of thing? But that guy, oh, that makes me mad. YT Warrior Studios. I believe that's it. Yes, Diego Mox. I believe that's it right there. Where the tree frog says, let the hate flow through you. Trust me, it was a flowing. So, it was a flowing. I hope the Bionicle fans get after him for that. Yeah, so I think that was my Instagram. I'm not sure why it's not working right now, but I'll figure it out later. Again, I've only posted like 1, maybe 2 things on Instagram because I'm still kind of learning how to use it and stuff like that, but I hope to use it more. I think it's like past 2 months or so, I've started using Twitter a lot more. So if you guys want to just kind of keep up to date or whatever, Twitter is a good place to find me. I try not to get political. Sometimes I do. What is my favorite Star Wars movie? Probably Revenge of the Sith. Even though, yeah, prequels. Oh, some people think the prequels are so bad. Oh, Diego Mox just found me. Okay, good. There should be a picture of Liwa on there somewhere. If you click onto my post, then that's how you can tell it's me. Oh, I just hit my cat with the cord. Sorry. So, yeah. Anything else? Any other stories or questions? I'm having a blast, so I don't want to end the stream now because I'm enjoying having conversation here. I didn't know I could do this on my tab. I'm totally going to have to do this more often because this is fun. So I may have to do this, weekly or monthly or something. I don't know. What is my least favorite Star Wars movie? Political warning, it's Last Jedi. Like, there is no... I mean, the question is, can you even call it a Star Wars movie? Now, I hope I'm not offending anyone. Am I hyped for Avengers Endgame? Yes and no, because I didn't even see Infinity War for just personal reasons. But the trailer was just like, it made me want to go watch Infinity War. Yeah, I may have to. In recent years, I kind of just slowly kind of got out of Marvel. Infinity War, I really, really wanted to see, but a lot of political reasons and personal reasons, we just didn't do it. Yes. The Senate is in the chat right now. Okay, Mr. Lego Lover says it's good. Yeah, I've heard that it was really good. I'm going to probably have to eventually give it a watch. I mean, I know enough about it. I know it was very sad. Fun fact, this one guy, me and my brother, one time went to go get subs at Subway, and this one guy just starts talking like full-blown nerd talk to us. It was the guy giving us our sub, and he was just like talking all this nerd stuff to us about Infinity War and Ant-Man, and we were just like, yeah. And we were like, hey, we have not even seen the movie. All right, Nether says, let's see. You watched it and you liked the stuff. It was Hero Factory, and Breakout was out at the time. Breakout was a really good release. You got every breakout attack, and you got 1 brain attack set. Did I say breakout attack? I don't know. Agreed. Me and my brother got every breakout set, and I think I got, let's see, there was Evo and Pyro. I got 2 brain attack sets.
You got Stormer too.
Oh, I got Stormer as well. Thanks. I got Stormer. So 3 sets. I considered getting Inferno XL because I saw them on Amazon a while back for like $20, but I chose something else instead. It was probably a sonic screwdriver or something like that. Anyone here know what Doctor Who is? It's okay if you don't, but if you do, I mean, hey. Yeah, I agree. Breakout was a really good year. Very iconic. I remember that year because we moved from Texas to Montana that year. And so it's kind of like I really made a quick attachment just because everything was so different scenery-wise, and Breakout was just the bomb. I mean, I loved the show. Before we even had a computer, we'd go to my local library and we'd all get on computers to do, my mom was probably doing business or something, but I'd watch the Hero Factory Breakout movie. You just got here, what's going on? Oh, I built Takua and Pewku here probably 20 minutes ago, and we're just having some chat here, talking about Bionicle or any stories anyone wants to share. Just right now we're talking about Breakout. All right, Nether says, throughout the time I was collecting Bionicle parts at thrift shops. Man, I wish I could find a thrift shop that does that. You still can do. Oh, if you go to my channel, you'll see what I made with the parts. Oh, okay, I'll have to go check that out. That might be kind of interesting because I've never found a Bionicle at like a thrift store or anything like that. I do most of my Bionicle. Oh, okay. Read it all together. I am gonna have to do that. But did someone else say something? Lucky. I know, right? I've never found any parts anywhere but like eBay, and I've only ever made one Bricklink order. But I want to make a pretty big parts order here soon. All right, I'll have to scroll up to find the whole story here. Probably on my computer so I can copy paste it all together and merge it together so I can read it, because I can read very good, but whenever I have to read out loud, it's just I get nervous. All right, so he was young. He wanted to know, too young to know what Bionicle is. So you were into system. My favorite theme was Alien Conquest. Again, great theme. Brother had Lego Club TV, DVD, and he always skipped the Hero Factory stuff. Okay. Do we have anything? Stars Takanu is the only G1 set you have. Hold on, we're scrolling for the next story bit. I had Stars Takanu, but I loved him. Let's see, where's part 2 of the little thing? My brother's over here with the chat on the computer so I can read it better.
There's no part 2 on here.
Oh, weird. My computer's not pulling up part 2 there. Let's see, let me find it, because I want to read the... Oh, so you found that buy-in tuber called Dragon X. I think I said that right. Then you saw the DVD again. You lost the remote. You watched it, liked all the Hero Factory stuff, and Breakout. Breakout, again, really awesome. You collected Bionicle parts. Oh, okay, that's a really good story. Yeah. I love hearing stories of Hero Factory Bionicle. Lego in general. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Finding Bionicle parts at thrift stores. Anyone else here found any Bionicle parts at weird places? Garage sales, yard sales. I think that's literally the same thing. But anyone else find any steals? I know my cousin years ago, probably when I was like 3, probably 2 actually, gave me just like a bunch of old sets. And I think when we got thinking about it, a Rock Raider set. Yeah, agreed, Nether, about not hating Hero Factory. I kind of grew up with it. It was kind of half and half. I think I was 10 when Breakout came out, so I was kind of like in the half of my life. Yeah, I liked Hero Factory. I wish they would have answered some of the questions. Also, did anyone here read the Hero Factory books? Now, those are some good stories. Oh, you're going to move that around? My brother's moving Pewku around. Can you put... Okay, let's see. Hold on. We got something else in the chat. I always wanted to find an old Bionicle thrift store, just a store in general. I know, right? Oh, where was it? I think it was in
Portugal or something.
Portugal. Some guy recently found 2008 Bionicle sets on the store shelves in a Walmart or something. It was crazy. I would love to do that at my local Walmart. I thought about going into like a McDonald's around here and being like, how old's this been open? Any chance you would have any 2001 toys? Let's see. Corroder was your first set. Corroder is cool. I always wanted Corroder. Knockoffs. Scorpion. I'll have to eventually get some of the knockoff sets and review them. AJ Roos says he has an unhealthy obsession with Bricklink. Seriously, you recently ordered $56 worth of parts in one night. That's not a problem. That's just cool. I don't make that kind of money. I can't ever do stuff like that. I have to carefully plan and plot all my stuff out. Yeah. What was I talking about? Yeah, I love Bricklink. I think I ordered the Bow Rock off of Bricklink. That was the only time I made a Bricklink order. I was going to order Vizon and Fenrack off Bricklink, but I found a better deal on eBay. So whenever you guys are buying Bionicle sets, make sure you check all your sources out before just hitting buy, because I know sometimes they're good. The max, Lego Lover says the max he'll pay for a Bricklink order at a time is $30 or less. Yeah, that's probably a little bit closer to my pay status, which is none. But yeah, I would love to go on like. Does anyone here watch Lego Jang? I mean, probably everyone here does or knows about him in some way. But he'll just go and buy just so many, probably hundreds of dollars worth in Lego stuff in one order, and it's like, oh my goodness, I wish I could do that. Yeah, that would be really entertaining, actually, to just go and do that. I've been considering doing a Bricklink haul thing here, just because, you know, you read the first Hero Factory book and loved it. Only the cartoon was that good. I know, right? Yes, I did watch Neige's rap, Neige Bricks, and I even showed it to my mom, and because she thought that was funny about the Neige stuff, and I had a really good laugh off of that rap of his. It's like, I think Jang Bricks is like snapping, and I think this is his way of showing us that he needs immediate help. Who is my brother? Haven't seen him in any videos. Don't know where he is. He might be in the chat right now. Yes, he is actually in the chat right now. And I think some people here know who he is. He just posted, actually. It's Lord of the Tree Frogs right there. He's my brother. He's actually in he does a lot of voice acting and kind of production assistant stuff. He's basically, every time, not Skull Villain show, but with Cloud and Plastic, he's usually on set for every scene that we do. Well, I'm losing the thought right there. Yeah, so he's usually on set for all the Cloud and Plastic stuff, which is why he's probably in the credits on every single one of the Lord of the Tree Frogs' plot twist. Dun, dun, dun. He's actually sitting right next to me. He's not going to say anything, though, because I think he wants to type it out. Now he's laughing. I think he wants to type it out to have the mystery. He's actually been in a few of my older videos. We did a old candy taste test back before I was kind of a Bionicle channel. And he's in that one. So good luck finding that. It's probably wouldn't be that hard. Yeah, but be warned, if into my old videos you go, only pain will you find. Star Wars. Yeah, so that is my brother. He's that little frog fellow right there. If you are thinking about subscribing to him, do so, but I think he's getting a new account soon because his account's actually an associated account with mine. We did not know that when we made it all those years ago, so he's probably going to be getting a new account. He'll probably make a video about that. I think he plans to do you plan to do videos later on? Okay, just type that. Yeah, he plans to do videos later on. Probably some Cloud and Plastic related stuff because, you know, he kind of helped out with creating Cloud and Plastic and stuff like that. All right, so new question for the chat. I just thought of one. What is your guys' favorite Bionicle set all time? All right, Hero Factory books are made by Greg Firestein. I think that's why they're so good. You only read the first one, Doombox. Doombox is really good. Oh, did he? I don't remember that. The second twist of Bio 2. That's funny. Mari. Okay, so you got Motoro Mari, the Axelara. I don't know how to say that. Axelara T9. That is I think that's with Liwa, correct? That is a cool set right there. I never got that as a kid, I'll admit. Around that time, my dad was a cheapskate, so he wouldn't buy that for me. Anyone else? Good Guy 06. Actually, on Twitter, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but there is a guy who pretends to be Good Guy on Twitter, which is funny. There's actually a guy who pretends to be Vizon on Twitter. I actually follow him. Hashtag give the gift to Vizon. Yes, he's like I'd say like the Christ of Bionicle, I'd say. Like there's Greg as God, and then Good Guy is probably like Christ. I don't know. I hope I'm not being disrespectful because I don't want to be disrespectful to anyone's religion here. Or any religions here, because I want to keep a clean chat here. Hail Denmark, Lord of the True Frog says, yes. Bionicle Kasai is a plot twist in his Birth of Darkness live stream. I will have to catch up on. I only watched one of Bionicle Kasai's videos, and that was because it was a Fodum. Does anyone here know Fodum? Here, Fables of the Multiverse by Thatch Mac. If you've not seen it, I do suggest going and watching it. It is amazing. But I've not watched any of Bionicle Kasai's, but I want to. I just have to find the right time to get down and join into a whole new person's world. Yeah, Fodum is Like, I'm excited for the Christmas special. I think it's going to be a 2 parts he was talking about. I'm excited for that. Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, and I'm excited for another Reviving Bionicle. Speaking of, see, Denmark is kind of in the chat right now. I'm excited for another Reviving Bionicle. Although I think everyone Bionicle related is like excited. And I want to know what happens next. I want to know about Golly. I think that's, yeah, Golly. I want to know what happened to her. Can plants love? Yes, I think about that all the time. But what about cars? Can cars love? That's great. Do cars love? That's the question that will eat at our souls every night when we try to go to sleep for the foreseeable future is, can cars love? And the question is, does my car or my family's car love? Does he love any of the other cars in the parking lot? Because they're kind of beat up old clunkers out there. Your covers find out in Pixar's Cars 14. Yes. What do you guys think of Cars 3? I know it's kind of late, but what do you guys think of Cars 3? You were a child. Wow, it's amazing that Diego mocks that you know all of just a whole quote. Randomly, me and my brother will just look at each other and go, "Oh Lord," just because I love that series. It actually was, I'm not going to lie, it was a huge inspiration for Cloud and Plastic. Diego Mock says Cars 3 was good. And you see, I think Cars 3 was actually really good. I think Cars 2 is like, why does this exist? But Cars 3, I think, this started out a Bionicle stream, believe it or not. But Cars 3, I liked it. I thought it was a good handoff. Has anyone heard that Chris Pratt's going to be in a new Pixar movie? I saw that on Twitter. I like Chris Pratt. He was good in the Lego movie. What do you guys think about the Lego movie 2? You guys excited for that? I'm nervous. I don't want them to ruin the first Lego movie, but I'm very excited to see where they take it. I probably will maybe go see that in theaters. Yeah. Anything else? Let's see. We're caught up on all the chat here. I'm not moving the screen around. I need to move so it just looks. Double trouble. Why golly, it looks like you're in a lot of trouble. I think it's double trouble on the. What? Is it still going to be a musical? I don't know. It doesn't look like it's going to be a musical. I kind of hope it's not a musical. I mean, I like a good musical as much as the next guy, but I'm not sure Lego movie. I'm just wondering if Unikitty's still going to be in love with, what was it, Metalbeard, I think they were saying? I wonder if she's going to still have a crush on him. What do you guys think of that? I'm not sure if all of you have seen it in the chat here, but did I do a voice from Tahu? Yes, I did. I did voice Tahu in Mr. Lego Lover's video. I did indeed do that. That was actually very fun to do, believe it or not. I think, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to talk about this, but there's more videos I'm going to be voicing. And I'm trying to do more voice acting in general for community stuff. Mr. Lego says he's excited for Puppy Corn. What is Puppy Corn?
He's in the Unikitty TV show.
Oh, okay. Is he going to be in the...
He's like Unikitty, but he's like a unicorn.
Okay, okay, that makes sense. That's cool. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm curious to see where they take this. What do you guys think of it? Has everyone here seen the Apocalypseburg set? Ooh, voices for your series, huh, Nether? I totally suggest doing it. I was very nervous about asking people back. I'm not sure if you guys know her, but Lena Voltapaz. I asked her a while back for Cloud and Plastic, and I was very nervous at first, but she was totally on board with it. So the best way I can say is just, if you're thinking about doing any voice acting, it doesn't hurt to ask. The worst they can do is say no, which recently I have. I was asking someone to do voices for me, and they declined. Respectfully declined, not reclined. That'd be nice, reclined. Anyway, Diego Mox did see the Apocalypseburg. I like that Green Lantern minifig. I'm a Green Lantern nut. I love Green Lantern. and Yellow Lantern and Red Lanterns and all the lanterns. So yeah. Mr. Lego Lover says he's been trying to do some more voice acting. I think voice acting is fun. As long as I think the one important thing is if you're giving voices or people are asking you to do voices, is to have your rules. Like, I don't swear, so I'm not going to swear. Oh, Mr. Lego Lover's talking about the apocalypse. Where's my pants guy? I know. That is beautiful. He still has not found his pants. I guess he just, like, when Wildstyle handed him the pants, he just threw them in the trash. I don't know. Maybe he tore them trying to get them off his head. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Here's your pants. Series is over. Yeah, Mr. Lord of the Tree Frogs here says he voiced Boba Fett in Lego Lover's House Adventures. It was a blast, he says. Yes, it was. I did, again, Tahu. I'm not sure if I did anyone else. I think just Tahu. And it was indeed a blast. Of course, there's always worrying, am I taking too long whenever I voice act? I try to, sometimes I'm not very good, but I try to respond. I was actually in Lena Voltapaz, a couple of Lena Voltapaz. I'm not sure if you know her. She's a biotuber, actually. I was in a few of her videos. She did craziest animals on the planet or something. It was a kind of a skit with Bear Gorillas kind of thing. And I was in that video. I was the voice of Nilku, who was like your average Australian kind of like, this is the Bear Gorillas, mate, kind of thing. So yeah, go check that out if you guys have not seen that. I think you can find a link to her channel. I have her on my recommended channels. So you guys can go find her there and then just find the most dangerous animal on the planet video, I think it was called. Yeah. We're going on an hour and 32 minutes here, but I'm having a blast. If you guys are getting bored of this, just let me know because I don't want to waste your time. Because I'm fine right now. I've got all the time in the world. Diego Mox does know Lena Voltapaz. Yes. She's fun. She's very nice when I ask for voices and stuff like that. And her videos are pretty funny. She's got some really good ones. And she actually, do you guys know what Red Star Games is? Red Star Games, it's like kind of, I guess, like a Dungeons and Dragons, but Bionicle. And she actually does the music for Dungeons and Dragons Bionicle Edition, I guess. Red Star Games. And I was like freaking out when I learned that because I think I followed Red Star Games on Twitter or something, and let's see. Chat's saying here. Just found out about that. The Red Star Game. I'm not sure what everyone's talking about here. Just the Red Star Games thing. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so that was neat. I mean, I was on her SoundCloud, and I saw that she did some stuff, and I was like, dang. Because if you guys have ever, you probably talk about Red Star Games, aren't we? They're very interesting. I may have to learn the rules for like Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not sure they have their own rules. I've never really been into that role play stuff, but hey, I love all things Bionicle, so I'm willing to give it a shot. So I'll have to do some research about that. Yeah. These legs, though, let's just angle the camera down so we can see the legs. Just the legs. Yes, their website is looking very interesting. They have some really talented artists on there as well. Like, I was very interested in their story. Yeah, Nether about the paying thing. Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone does that. I know I personally don't pay people and don't charge because it's kind of a collab kind of thing. So it's kind of like it's advertising, it's free real estate. So that's kind of I'm not sure, has anyone here ever had LJ Johnson voice for them, LJ from TTV voice for them? Because I thought about at some point asking him to do a video, but I can't pay anybody. Yeah, I can't pay. Oh, shoot. I just zoomed in. Oh, dear. I did say shoot, not anything else. I don't swear. Yeah, I thought about it'd be fun to ask him something. I know he plays Liwa, like, everywhere. Like, I think it was funny, Diego's like, I don't play Splatoon 2. Can I watch a video on stream? I don't think so. I don't know exactly. And I'm kind of scared to push buttons because, yeah, I'm scared to push buttons. But yeah, if you guys watched the newest motion comic by Takua, I think is how you say his name. He doesn't have a phone. I don't have a phone. We don't have cell phones. But Toa Tapio, Nuva, I think is but he did the motion comic, and I don't watch them a lot because I wanted to read them naturally before I watch his motion comic things. But it's funny because LJ Johnson, if you guys know who he is, you should. But if you don't, then he's a Bionicle guy. But he was voicing Liwa Nuva, and he had to do the Mask of Light Liwa voice, which he's very anti. So I thought that was funny. Yes, Mr. Legolever, the last motion comic, the music does really add to that build up. I thought that was very entertaining, but it was funny that LJ had to play the wind fly, air soar, smash ground kind of Liwa. Do I watch Master Cure? I don't know how to say that exact. Mastery Cure. I don't know. No, I do not. I don't. If it's TV, I don't watch a lot of TV. If it's YouTube, I watch an unhealthy amount of YouTube. Does anyone here know who Matthias is? Or Dope or Nope? No, it's Dope or Nope now. I don't know. We're just getting into casual conversation here. Where is the stream gone? Yeah, needless to say, we're not building Takua and Pewku anymore. Oh, a French biotuber. No, I have not watched him. I may have to search him up. Does he speak English or does he actually speak French? That'd be cool. There's Bionicle fans all across the world. I know, how many monsters has Imiku created on Halloween? Technically one, but then that one mutated into a baby one, and then that one stole the Mask of Creation and made a bunch of other zombie kind of things. So Imiku just needs to stop doing that. They're gonna have to talk to him about, letting monsters run loose. Fun story, actually. So, yeah, his stuff's awesome. Okay, that's cool. Nether's talking about the French biotuber, but the Halloween special I did, the Cloud and Plastic Halloween special. And there's a scene in there where little Jala here, I actually have him right here. Little Jala is outside in the rain. And fun fact, after we filmed that, we came inside and me and my brother got ready for bed. And our house or apartment, I guess, horribly flooded. Like, it flooded hard. Like, there was a whole bedroom that had to be emptied out. My entire living room had to be basically emptied out. It flooded hard, that rain. There was some roof work being done, and there was no gutters above my building. And since we're on the bottom floor, the water just poured in. Yeah, so and so funny that it was that very rain that little Jala here was in. And so after it was done, I watched the footage when I was editing it, which my computer hated editing it. It still hates editing to this day, actually. But I was like, man, that was the rain that flooded our apartment right there. So yeah, that's just a little thing. So next time you guys watch the Halloween special, if you ever watch it again, just remember during that, am I Christian or just don't like to cuss? Well, I'm not Christian, but I am very, very religious. I'm not gonna go too personal here, but I also just think that saying swear words and stuff just kind of is a cliche and just makes one sound very nasty. I mean, if you guys swear, then that's your thing, but I just personally, it's not my cup of tea. So, but yes, I am religious, but my dislike to cussing goes beyond religion as well. Anyone else have any questions or anything here? Because everything that I was talking about just went straight out of my mind. Oh, you're Christian. Well, that's awesome. That's really good. Kirk or Picard? Picard all the way. Is anyone here a Star Trek fan? And I'm talking about the old Star Treks, not J.J. Abrams' Star Trek, which was scientifically and in every way incorrect. It just, no, I couldn't. He didn't do all this fact checking right there. We got little Takuku here. Takua and Pewku here. Why do I call it Imaku? Okay, so I guess some words it's pronounced Ikimu, but I call him Imaku. I don't know. Yeah, because it is Ikimu, but I call him Imaku. I mix it. Well, it may have something to do with since I was born in Texas, we kind of like to throw in a bunch of syllables, such as Vizuna. I always said Vizula, but there was no. Do I like the show Last Airbender? I have never watched it, so I wouldn't be a good judge. I'm not going to say I don't like the show because I've never watched it, but I've just never watched it. I watched weird shows growing up. I like to tweet today. Is anyone here old enough to remember the show Oswald? Okay. Anyone here know the show Oswald? Or Backyardigans? Anyone here know the Backyardigans? That's the kind of shows I watched growing up. And then when I got older, I watched YouTube. So that's kind of where that went. I watched Lego Jang for years. Kind of still do. I don't watch every single one of his videos. Okay, yeah. I did see a little bit of the Avatar movie, the one with the blue people in it. Only a little bit. I was at a neighbor's house and they had it on. I didn't pay that much attention to it. So yeah. Trying to think of anything else that we want to talk about anything, or see if we're getting some conversation about the Avatar and Airbender stuff here, which is really nice. I like discussion. I like learning new things. If anyone's getting bored of this, just let me know, because I'm just enjoying having a good group conversation here. But if you guys are getting bored of this, then I don't want to, as I said earlier, I don't want to waste anybody's time here. That's not what I intend to do. Let's see, what are you streaming from? Right, I assume you're saying, what are you streaming from? It's a tablet. I'm streaming from a tablet. Yes, it's my tablet. That's why the quality does not sound very good. And the picture is not very good, but just literally I sat down here, I was going to build Takua and Pewku like 2 hours ago, and I looked at my brother and I was like, I think I should live stream this. And he goes, can you? Or no, it was like, because I filmed a Let's Build of Redak here that I have, he's right here, of Redak. And I was like, I don't really want to film a giant Let's Build for just Pewku here. And my brother was like, too bad you can't live stream. And I was like, I wonder if I can do it on my tablet. And so we clicked 3 buttons, and then we did a test stream, or I did a test stream before, 2 of them actually, and then I did this one, which is my first official live stream, which I have to say is going very well. Takua perked up there looking at I think Takua's eyes are a little soulless and dead, if you look in there. Has anyone here seen my video about where I opened the mask packs? That was entertaining. If you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. That was fun to do. Probably will have to do it here. Maybe I should do a live stream of opening another mask pack. Oh, hold on. Laura the Tree Frog says, has anyone seen 2001: A Space Odyssey? It's very good. There's my age range. Teen, preteen, or adult? Teen. Late teens, I would say, probably. Does anyone know the meme, the League launcher? I do not. I do not know that meme. Is anyone here into Star Wars prequel memes? Is there anything we should do here on live stream? I don't think there's anything. I have nothing around. I'm at my computer desk right now, so I have what you see before you and this guy right here, just because. And then I have a brick separator. The brick separator there. Let's see. We still have 5 people watching. That's fun. This has been a fun little conversation. What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? I don't know. What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? Can watch videos on it then. Okay. Does anyone want to? Is there anything I should be doing as a host? I don't know if again, this is kind of a first for me, so I'm not sure if I should not let it go for 2 hours. We're about 1 hour and 45 minutes into it here. Anyone else? Any final thoughts here? Probably going to end the stream here pretty soon. I don't want to bore everybody or take too long. This has been really fun, though. And I probably will have to start live streaming more often because this has been a blast. Like, I don't know what I'll live stream, but I'll find stuff. I will find something. I wonder if this freezes the stream here. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting notifications from eBay. That's weird. Anyway, General Kenobi. That's what I say to Lord of the Tree Frogs right there. General Kenobi. That's the only answer when someone says hello there you should give is General Kenobi. You have Google Hangouts? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I have that too. I don't really use Google Plus or Hangouts that much. I'm not sure if you're supposed to. Like, does anyone here use Google Hangouts for any of their stuff? I personally didn't know that it was a thing, but apparently it is. It is indeed a thing. Bless you. That was my brother sneezing. So voice reveal right there, sneeze reveal. Yeah, so I think we'll probably start wrapping the stream up here. If you guys have any last questions or anything you want to share, go on ahead and send it on over because I don't want to bore everyone to death. And it's probably about dinner time for some people, so I don't want to take anyone from their dinner. Can you check out stuff on what he's using? On what who's using? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me go up. So, I don't know entirely. The Glavgo Gabgalab meme, I think it's not showing up here, but someone, Lord of the Tree Frogs, just posted that. Forgive him. He knows not what he does. So there's one last thing to end it on. Apparently, Redac has 3 eyes. That's kind of weird. So what he's using to chat, he's using the computer. He's using the old faithful computer here, which is probably making horrible sounds in the back. Yeah, he's using the computer that I'm just using. I'm just talking, not typing. I'm not even sure if I can type on this thing. Is it this button? I don't know. I'm just gonna start hitting buttons. Yeah, apparently Redac here has 3 eyes. That third little thing right there apparently is an eye, at least in some of the promotional stuff. I'm not sure canonically if he does, but yeah, he does. So let me just pull him. Black Paraka. Oh, dude, he got caught on the side here. Yeah, since we're wrapping up, we'll do one last look at Takua and Pewku here. We got Pewku with her, because it is a her, awesome little things here. We'll go ahead and throw Takua here. I'm going to move Pewku out of the way so we can just take one last good look at Takua. Can Redac ride Pewku? That's a good question. I see you have Tales of Home Rudaka. Oh, okay. Let's see if Redac can ride Pewku here. Let's see. Okay, he can kind of ride Pewku. He can kind of ride Pewku here. That's nice. Hold on. Redac's gonna have too much fun with that one. So yeah, so this has been my first ever live stream. Thank you guys all for Redac. Okay, yeah. This has been my first ever live stream. Thank you guys all very much for joining, watching me, or putting up with me. Both of my arms are guns. There we go. Strawberry fajitas. There we go. I cannot wait for the new Jawler coming out. Anyway, as I was saying, first live stream. I thank you guys all very much for joining. Tolerating me put up building this guy and this girl right here. And I will see you guys around. I'll probably will be doing more live streams in the future if you guys want. I'm not sure what they'll be about, but I will find something. So thank you guys all again for joining, and I will see you guys next time. I think I can just press this button. Bye.